Please ignore the ghost of Christmas past back there. It is time once again to head back to my post office box because that's right, it is the start of the month, meaning it is time for a brand new shipment from my friends at Video Games Monthly. What's going on, Jay? What's going on, Jay?
That would be me.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jay. Welcome to Square Pegs. Square Pugs. This is going great so far. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jay. Welcome to Square Pegs, and it is time, yes, like I said, to unbox my latest shipment from Video Games Monthly. All I have to do, free it from its priority mail prison. I already started. Sorry. Spoilers. We get out of its priority mail envelope.
Have a cup of tea and wait for all this to blow over.
We get it out of its priority mail envelope. We open the box right here. Pretty sure I hear a button in there. And we find out what's inside. Now, the way I do this is I look right down this lens. I find out at the exact same time you do because I don't see what's in the box when I'm testing it out. And basically what happens is I get games for the NES, Super Nintendo, Famicom, Genesis, Master System, Dreamcast, GameCube, Wii U, bunch of other stuff too. I don't know. I can't never remember off the top of my head, but bunch of stuff that I get games for, and they send me 5 games every month. Video Games Monthly is a monthly subscription service where you get 3, 4, 5, 10, or now 20 games sent directly to your front door. You get to keep the games. It's not a rental service. So what do you say? Let's find out what's inside this box. I will hold it up to the camera. I will present it to you. You will find out what's in there first because your eyes are better than mine because I am ancient. Like I said, Ghost of Christmas Past back there. But let's find out right now. All right, so to start things off, the box is open. We have our social card, and what the social card says is if you share your experience online with Video Games Monthly, you'll be entered into a chance to win a free 3-up box. That's right, 3 free games sent directly to your front door. It also reminds you to update your inventory online on their website so you're not sent duplicates. Now, that does happen. This is a human-run service. This isn't run by robots or anything like that, although Joe might be a robot. That would explain some stuff. But it is a situation where this is a human-run operation. They do make mistakes. Things will happen when you get sent a duplicate. But if that happens, all you gotta do is just reach out to Joe and the gang. They'll send you out a replacement game and you'll be set. So, starting off, blind feel, we have an NES, another NES, another NES, a GameCube, and a Super Nintendo. Interesting month. We'll go GameCube first. All right, so 3, 2, 1, GameCube title is Beyblade V-Force. I don't care. Let's check out Beyblade V-Force. This could be a hidden gem. All right, so starting things off, let me take off my old man yells at cloud hat here, and I can see the appeal of Beyblade with this video game. Like, I look at it, and I can see why kids went crazy for these toys. Like, things moving at high rates of speed, colliding into each other, and basically just, like, erupting out of these arenas with these sloped sides. Yeah, I can see the appeal. What I can't see is the appeal of the video game, because it takes all the tactile fun out of it. Like, it's just kind of there. It's, I mean, you're basically playing like kind of like half-assed Mario Party minigames, from what I can tell. Like, I only went into the Play Now mode. I don't know what career mode's like at all, but it's just, I don't know, just not my kind of game. Not something that I would go crazy for. Not something that I would really probably ever enjoy or ever play again, but I can see the appeal of the toys. Like, just playing this game, I can look at it and go, yeah, I can see why that toy line was so popular and might still be popular. I don't know if it still is or not, but anyway, Beyblade V-Force, not a great game. Not something I'm ever going to play again, but always neat to get a GameCube game. Unfortunately, not complete in box, only case and game, but hey, that's okay. Always fun to get GameCube stuff. Always neat to get a new addition to the GameCube library, especially something I've never played before, because I can assure you, I've never picked up a Beyblade game before. Jumping over to the SNES now. That's the back, that's the front. 3, 2, 1, we have the Ren and Stimpy Show Videot. Now, I am a sucker for a licensed game, but I've never played any of the Ren and Stimpy games. Very curious to see if this is any good. Let's check this out now. What rolls downstairs alone or in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. It's great for a snack, it fits on your back. It's log, log, log. It's log, it's log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it, log. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log. It's a log, it's a log. I had to, sorry. This is the Ren and Stimpy Show Videots. And I am tickled by this game. I haven't thought heavily about the Ren and Stimpy Show in years, and be able to go back to this game and play basically through episodes of the show was amazing. And yeah, Log is in there. You can pick up Log and use it as a weapon. It's I really, really enjoy this game. Now, is it perfect? No. The levels are a little too long. The jumping's a little finicky, but the audio lines that are in the game, the throwbacks and the callbacks to the show that are in there are fantastic. I'm absolutely thrilled with this game. I am so happy I got this one. I need to check out the other Ren and Stimpy games. I am shocked at how much fun this was. Really, really solid title. Vidiot for the Super Nintendo. Not bad. All right. Moving on now to the NES. We got 3 NES games to get through. Start at the bottom. Work our way to the top. That's how we do things here on the Square Pegs channel. All right. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. Jim Henson's Muppet Adventure, Chaos at the Carnival. I bet this is going to be atrocious, but I love the Muppets. I've wanted to play this for a long time, and I've never done so. Let's check out Jim Henson's Muppets, Chaos at the Carnival. Outside of the NES Sesame Street games, I don't honestly think we've ever had a good Muppets video game, which is a shame because you would think the utter chaos of running the Muppet Show would at least lend itself to something like a Stardew Valley type simulation, where you have all the different personalities of the characters in play, you have different tasks you need to complete, different aspects of the backstage area you need to interact with, and no, we've just never gotten it. And unfortunately, what we got are like really half-assed bad games like Jim Henson's Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival. This game's terrible. It's just flat out bad. So it basically gives you 4 different gameplay options. You can play as Kermit, who's paddling down a river. You can play as Gonzo, who is apparently playing asteroids. Animal is driving bumper cars. And the only one that actually is moderately fun to play, that it controls moderately well, is Fozzie in a maze game, where you have to go around and collect different, basically, pieces of costuming. It's not fun. It's not well done. The music is grating. The graphics aren't wonderful. It's just bad. It is the Muppets, so hooray there, but yeah, just a bad execution here. And if there is a good Muppets game that I don't know about, please let me know down in the comment section. All right, a Muppet game. So far, we have 3 licensed titles. We got Beyblade, we got Ren and Stimpy, we got the Muppets. Are we going to go 5 for 5? Let's find out. All right, up next, another NES game. 3, 2, 1. Muscle. Oh, this one is also decidedly licensed. This game's terrible. Do like that we do have a rental sticker on the back. I always like getting the stickers on there. Shows a little bit of the history. I wish I could read it. I wish it wasn't blacked out, but that's all right. Actually, I think that is the Don't Steal Me sticker, so it's probably going to be setting off alarms if someone tries to take it out the front door. But let's take a look now at Kinnikuman or Muscle for the NES. It sadly would take over 20 years before we got our first good Kinnikuman or Muscle Men video game here in the States when Ultimate Muscle debuted on Fox Kids. But we did get Tag Team Match Muscle on the NES, and it's so bad. It is legitimately one of the worst video games I've ever played. I remember renting this when I was a kid because I was so excited to see Muscle Man on the cover. I wanted to play it. I loved pro wrestling. I loved the Muscle Men figures. This was something that I needed in my life as a child, and no, I didn't. Nope, I sure didn't. The music in the game isn't bad. Like, I will give you that. And for something that was released, like, right at the start of the NES's lifespan, the graphics we got in the game aren't awful. I mean, they're not good, don't get me wrong, but they're not awful. Like, you can tell that the characters are who they're supposed to be, but the gameplay is an absolute dog. Like, it took me 2 or 3 matches before I was ever able to land a hit. The jumping mechanic is weird. Like, there's no real rhyme or reason on how moves are performed. They just kind of happen. Not a great game. Not something I will ever play again, but all that said, I'm happy to have it because I am a Kinnikuman Muscle Man fan, so this is going to go on the shelf. This will be a display piece for me. Everyone loves Millions of Unusual Small Creatures Lurking Everywhere, myself included, and you know what? I have avoided picking up that game for a long time, but as a lifelong fan of Kinnikuman and Muscle, honestly, as bad as the game is, I'm actually really excited to have that. It's nice to put on the shelf and just have in the collection. You know what I never did? I never found my ephemera, and I was right. It is a button. It is a Floydomania button. Love their mascot, love Floyd. May have participated in a kidnapping plot to take him. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Final game now for the NES. 3, 2, 1. Deja Vu, not a licensed game, but An amazing title. Let's take a look now at Deja Vu. Deja Vu is interesting. So this stems originally from the MacVenture series, which gave us games like, well, like Deja Vu, as well as Uninvited and Shadowgate. And these are point-and-click adventures that are just amazing. And I like them all. Deja Vu is a particular favorite of mine just because I really like the setting. This takes place in the 1940s. It's a hard-boiled detective story, and you're basically solving the mystery of your amnesia. You play as Ace Harding. You don't learn that in this game. You find that out in the sequel, but you're working as a private eye. You wake up with a lack of memory, and you need to go through, and it's just like a classic point-and-click game where you're collecting objects, investigating the different areas that you're in, and trying to solve the mystery of what's going on. It's an absolutely fantastic game. The NES port was wonderful. It's really, really solid. If you've never played anything like this, I strongly urge you to do so, because these are just incredible games that did something incredibly imaginative with a very, I don't want to say limited, but a very basic interface, right? Like, it's just simple commands, simple things to interact with on screen, and that's it. And it just works. They tell a compelling story, and they show how important story is in a video game. All right, that's it, and that's all. The 5 games that I got this month. We got Deja Vu, we got Muscle, we got Jim Henson's Muppets Christmas at the Chaos at the Carnival, not Christmas at the Carnival. We got Ren and Stimpy VDet and Beyblade V-Force. I don't know much about any of these games beyond Muscle and Deja Vu, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head over to price charting, and we're going to total up the value. We'll find out if I came out ahead, behind, or it was a push on value this month. I'll be right back.
Well, time to go to work. Little do they know, I'm ducking out early to take the Duff Brewery tour.
All right, I am back. I've totaled things up. I've checked it out on price charting, and I came out way ahead this month. So including shipping, I spent $55 on my 5 games, and my total came out to $69.77. Isn't this thing cool? Like my new 8-bit DOE 10 key for my keyboard. I think it's really awesome. Very pleased with the value this month. Gameplay-wise, I mean, it's always a mixed bag. It's always a lottery of what you're going to get as far as fun factor goes, but I can't complain about the value. You guys saw my reviews. You guys know what my opinions are. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the games I got this month. What's your favorite one I received? As well, if you are new here, this is your first time on the channel, check out the video on screen right now. I do a Video Games Monthly unboxing every month. This one right here is one of my favorites and features a legitimate hidden gem from the Marvel Universe. It's an amazing game. I think you should check it out. Till next time, folks, I've been Jay. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. Remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.
I sleep now.